moving into your practice with your breath. Oh, nice inhales and exhales. Getting centered, shoulders back and down, spine lengthens. And as we begin to deepen the breath now, take one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. And we're going to exhale deeply, belly button to spine. Observe the breath as it goes past the heart and out the nose. And then inhaling through the nose, observing your breath. A couple more breaths like that. And then as you're ready, bring your hands down by your side. Keeping the feet firmly grounded, shoulders nice and soft. Exhale, and then as you inhale, draw your arms up. Inhale, sweeping the arms up, turning the palms out. Exhale. So we're taking in lots of fresh breath and exhaling here. 2 more times on your own here. Going at your own pace. And then just taking a breath here. And let's really start to wake up the body now. So soft knees, soft hips. Just go ahead and start moving the arms, the legs. Remember this bent knee, bent hip. Okay, because we want to do this a lot. It's not necessary to be stiff in many of our poses. Bent knees, bent hips. Shake it out a little bit. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now that we have the hips a little warmed up, let's go ahead and get the spine, hands to the thighs for cats and cows. The hips are pressing back, knees are bent. Inhale, arch your back as you look up and notice how the heart is opening here. And then round your spine, really round, gazing towards your lap. Notice how the backs of your shoulders is opening. As you come back into that cow, looking up, and as you round, gazing towards your lap in the cat. The head always moves last here. Keep moving through your spine. You're going from the bottom of the spine up to the neck. Head moves last. Whether you're going cat or cow, same thing. Oh, and then the next time you're gazing towards your lap, just hold here, tuck your chin, and let your hands gently roll up your legs, shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale. All right, taking the arms up overhead, feet firmly planted, right wrist into the left hand, and tilt over to the left. And then switch and tilt to the right. And just keep going, moving left and right. Getting that really nice side stretch here. The next time you're over to the left, hold here. Make sure your right foot is in good contact with the mat. Extend the arms. Start to take your right shoulder back as you look up, open the heart, and come center, and then switch sides over to the right. Left foot is still deeply in contact with the mat. Arms extend parallel, and then your left shoulder goes back as you look up. Inhale. Come back to the top, and with soft knees and soft hips, Just float down and float up. We're going to float down here. Stay here for a second. Just let your hands touch whatever they touch. If it's the mat, your shins, doesn't matter. Your knees and hips are still soft. And let the crown of your head face the mat here. Feel how the neck and spine can release when you do that. Start to straighten your legs as you let your hands just do whatever they need to do so your legs can straighten. And then bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up so you make a capital L here. Arms out. Arms go by your ears. And this is going to take some core work, but feel yourself super grounded from the waist down. Feel yourself super light from the waist up and just float up. There you go. And release the arms down. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to have the knees and hips soft again and just take our spine in a nice rotation. Letting the arms start to come up to shoulder height. Oh, just feel things loosening up, loosening up. Arms start to move overhead, side to side. And then they start to come back down. And continuing as you tap side to side. Inhale and exhale. Finally, just coming back to center here. Okay, one more thing before we start getting a little more intense. Soft knees and soft hips. You all know this one. It's a 4-part breath. Hands come heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Shoulder blades head toward each other as you look up, pressing your hands toward the mat. Soft knees and soft hips as you fold forward. Possibly lifting the hands off of your spine. Release your hands down and float the arms out and up, palms touch. Hands come heart center. And again, inhale up, exhale clasp. Inhale, look up, exhale, forward fold. Breathe here. Release the hands, and remember that feeling of floating. Float up, float up, float up, palms touch, hands come heart center. One more time, it's inhale. Exhale, clasp. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Breathe here. Release and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center and release. All right. So that's a great opening morning wake-up call, right, for the body? So just try and get that ingrained. So anytime you need to pull that out, even in the middle of the day, if you feel your energy start to flag, that's a good thing to do. Warms you up too. So the feet are hip width distance. We're coming to a nice strong mountain pose here. Find that breath. Feel it moving through you. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to take the arms up, sweep the arms up, exhale, swan dive, hands come to the mat, start walking forward. We're coming to a plank, knees up or down, your choice here. Spine nice and long, core nice and engaged here. And then take it back and up to downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, and start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Float the arms out and up, palms touch, hands come heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Find your plank here. Okay, knees up or down. All right, we're going to take this to a side plank. So if your knees are up, go ahead and take your right knee down. If your knees are down, point your left leg behind you with the toes tucked under. And then turn so that the sole of your left foot is on the mat, and raise your arm. You're in a knee down side plank here. Inhale and exhale. There it is. All right, bring your hands down. Turn back forward. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Now we're taking the left knee down, spinning the right foot so the sole of the right foot's on the mat. Right arm comes up, side plank here. Knee down, side plank. Hands are down. Spin back forward. Okay. Come to your downward facing dog. And walk the hands back. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Okay, are we good with the side planks here?
Yeah.
We're going to take that a little smoother. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Walk the hands forward. Now bring that right knee smoothly down and open up into your side plank. You know where it is now. There you go. Bring your left hand down and come into your downward facing dog. Bring your left knee down and roll into your side plank here. Bring the right hand down, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. And walk your hands back. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. All right, one more time, just like that. Inhale, exhale, swan dive. Take it forward. Right knee down, side plank. Yeah, nice and smooth. There you go. Left hand down, down dog. Nice. Left knee down, side plank. Right hand down, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. All right. Go ahead and bring both knees down and sit off to the side. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I knew you were going to expect to walk back, but now we're going to treat ourselves. Back to the side and have a nice easy seat here. So the legs are crossed if that's comfortable, or straight if that's more comfortable for you. Shoulders back and down. Let's reestablish the breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to warm up our hips and our core. Inhale the arms up, lean back, raise one foot and then the other. There's the core. Turn your palms forward, and as you come back down, reach with your arms, gaze past your fingertips. So you're folding with the legs crossed, and you'll feel a nice stretch in one hip here. Inhale the arms up, feet up. Change the cross of your ankles, palms forward, and take it down. Now the other hip is stretching. So whatever leg is forward, that's the hip. All right, let's keep going. Up, cross, and down. Reach, reach, reach. Take it up, cross, and down. Reach, reach, reach. And just keep going. Find your own pace with this. Looking good. All right. Next time you're up, hold here. The core is strongly engaged. The arms are long here. And we're all going to get together, right ankle over left. Turn your palms forward. Exhale. Now that we're warm, we're going to hold this longer. So your palms are flat, your fingers are extended. As you inhale, look up, and as you exhale, see if there's any space for you to move into. Check in with your right hip, see how that's feeling. Every time you inhale, you look up, and every time you exhale, you seek length. That doesn't mean pulling yourself forward, it means melting into whatever softness is being created for you here. And then we're going to take it back up and hold again. So here's the core saying good morning to you. Crossing left ankle over right. Turning the palms forward. Hands down, fingers extend. Once again, inhaling, you look up. Exhaling, you soften into whatever space is available to you. Feeling that left hip open up for you. And then we're going to take the arms up, the legs up. Uncross, bring the feet down. Sit up nice and tall. All right, so now we've given the core a little bit of a wake-up call. Now we're going to really put it into action here. The feet are hip-width distance apart. Arms are long. Straight spine, leaning back. Okay, we're basically going to stay here and move the arms out and forward, up and down. Adding the right leg, take the arms out, leg up, forward, toes tap down. Not the whole foot, just the toe. Arms up, right leg up, toes tap down. Out, we're going 3 more times like this on the right. Tap. Arms overhead and tap. Keeping the spine nice and long here. Core engaged. Tap. Arms up and tap. Take it out. Hold. The last one we always hold a little longer, don't we? And tap. Arms up and hold a little longer. Off. Tap and release. All right. Whose core is waking up?
Mine.
There you go. Good.
Definitely.
All right, definitely. Let's do that on the left. So let's lean back, arms open, left leg up, toes tap down, arms overhead, left leg up, toes tap down. It's out, tap, up, tap, it's out, tap, up, tap. Our last one, we're going to hold a little longer, being happy to be here. Happy, happy. Tap down, up, happy, happy, happy. Tap down, oh, and release. Woo! All right. We're going to treat the obliques now. Okay. Arms are forward. This time we start sitting up tall. And as you lean back, open your arms to the right. Oh. And forward, lean back to the left and open. And forward, take it to the right. And forward to the left. And forward to the right. And forward to the left. And forward. Next one we're holding. Take it to the right. And just so we don't get bored, let's take the arms forward and open, forward and open, forward and open, forward and open. Bring it up, going to the left, twist open to the left. Hold here, arms forward and open. Keep going. There it is. Nice. One more, forward and open, sit up, woo, and just release any way that feels good to your body. Just move around, inhale and exhale. So that should keep you warm, right? At least until we hit freezing today. Right now we're below freezing from what I can tell. Let's come to hands and knees here. And we're going to work on a nice little opposite arm, opposite leg balance, right? So the knees are right under the hips, the wrists are right under the shoulders, fingers are spread wide. Anytime your hands are on your mat, your fingers are spread wide. The hips are square, you notice them, you notice they're square. If they were headlights, they'd be shining onto your mat. They're going to stay right like that as you lift your right leg to hip height, flex your right foot, float your left arm up by your ear. Oh yeah. So balance here means your weight is distributed between your left knee and your right wrist. We're not crashing over to the right or the left. The gaze is steady. And slowly release. Left leg up, right arm to the ear. You can float them up at the same time if you want. The hips stay square. Your left foot is flexed. You have 2 points on the earth right now, and you're balancing between them. You're not leaning hard into your left wrist or your right knee. Your weight is distributed, your core is engaged here, and release. All right, let's take the hands a few steps forward and just press the hips back and softly come forward, back, and softly come forward. And then find your way to child's pose. So your comfortable child's pose for today, right, could be taking the big toes together, knees wide apart. Arms might be reaching forward. They might be coming towards your heels, whatever feels better for your shoulders right now. Child's pose. The head is at rest, so the forehead is in contact with something, whether it's your mat, your hands, a block. And then let's go ahead and return to hands and knees. Bring the knees back under the hips. Find your way to down dog. And walk your dog. So you're bending one knee and then the other. Really try and roll over your feet as you do this. Give them a nice little massage. And then come back to center. Now lift both heels, bend the knees. Send your hips back and up. Lift, straighten your legs, and then bring your heels down. Inhale and exhale, down dog, fingers spread wide. And then just walk your feet to your hands. Bring your hands to your thighs, hips back. Take a half lift as you open your heart. Exhale, fold forward. And float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. So if we get a lot of snow, you might be shoveling, you might be out playing. You're definitely, even if you're just out walking, you're definitely going to need your legs. So let's get a leg strengthener going here. The chair pose, all right? There you go. So we're going to take the feet hip width distance, set the hips back, tuck the pelvis under. One thing that you check in chair is, are my toes free, right? The weight is always behind us in chair. We're not here, right, crashing into the toes. The toes are free. Tuck a little more, bring the arms up and all the way up if that works for you today. Inhale and exhale. We're just going to warm this up. So inhale, reach up, exhale, soft knees and soft hips, fold forward, roll into chair. So you're just rolling through your chair. Inhale up, exhale, fold, roll into chair. There it is, keep going. So warming up that chair move. And now we find our chair and hold here. Inhale and exhale, right? Making sure we're nice and settled. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, twist, open arms to the right. Oh, there it is. Inhale, center. As you exhale, twist, open arms to the left. Inhale, center. Your legs are not moving, just your torso. Open and center and open and center. One more time, each side. Open and center and left and center. Stand tall. We warmed up the legs, so a straight leg forward fold. Wherever your hands come, let them come. If they touch the mat, your shins, your thighs, doesn't matter. Head is hanging. Inhale and exhale. Feel the backs of your legs open here. We want to be even on the feet here, nice and square, hips over the ankles. And then bring your hands to your hips, come halfway up, arms out to the side, arms forward. Remember that super strong waist down, super light waist up, float up, float up, float up. Inhale, exhale, release. All right, we're going to do a twist in the chair and it'll lead to a balance. So for this, we're taking the legs together. We're starting our chair with our legs side by side, as close as possible. All right, hips back, tuck, arms up, chair. Now bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, put length in your spine. And as you exhale, take your left elbow toward the right. If it reaches the right knee, fine. If not, just twist. Come center, inhale, length in your spine. Exhale, right elbow to the left, knee or not. Come center and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. All right, everybody good with that? Yeah. Yeah? All right, so we're going to do that 2 more times to the right and left, and then we'll add the balance. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come heart center as you start to drop your hips. Do that little pelvis thing. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Come center. Inhale, exhale, twist to the left. Come back to center as you inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. And come center, inhale, exhale, twist to the left. And come center, float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. All right, so now we're going to do a step back. I'm going to show you what it is. And it challenges your balance. So we're going to be here. Elbow to the knee, or the elbow might be up, depends on you. Fix your gaze. So you're going to gaze toward the earth here, and then you're going to take one foot, I'll tell you which one, to the ball of the foot. Stay here, or try a nice strong step back, step forward, unwind. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Remember, you can stay with just your heel lifted. You don't have to do the whole step back, but if you want to, that's what you'll do. Okay, the legs are close. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands heart center, finding the chair, tuck under. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. This would be your left elbow towards your right knee. Take your left foot to the ball of the foot. Fix your gaze. Stay here or step back. Nice strong step forward. Untwist. Float the arms out and up. Palms touch. Hands come heart center as you find that chair again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow toward the left knee as you twist. Right foot to the ball of the foot. Taking that nice step back. Keeping your gaze steady. Coming forward. Untwist. Float the arms out and up. We're staying upright this time. Palms touch. Hands come heart center. And shake everything out. How'd that go?
Okay, good.
Okay, all right. Shake everything out. Inhale and exhale here. Okay, so we're gonna do some wide-legged stuff. Let's take the legs wide here and turn the toes out and just bend the knees down and up. Down and up. All right, now we're gonna add some arms. So take your arms up, 5-pointed star. Inhale, exhale, knees open. Inhale up, exhale. Remember, when you bend your knees are going out over the toes. They're not buckling in, right? Knees over toes here. So just take it down and look. Your thighs are opening, your knees are headed through the center of your toes, and keep going. Oh, there it is. Our little moonflower pose. Take it down and hold. Adding a little balance challenge here. Right heel up and down. Left heel up and down. Both heels up. Sit a little deeper. Both heels down and release. Turning into sunflowers now. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Let this be as releasing as possible. Take it up and down. Sunflower up and down. Just find your own nice, sweet pace for this. Bringing this down and holding now, opposite hand to opposite elbow. Find a nice wide-legged ragdoll and move, 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 including your head. Just feel everything release, stretching. And then bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up, take a breath. Come the rest of the way up. Okay, we're going to move into triangle to pyramid series. So go ahead and turn your right toes forward, left toes in at an angle. The legs are still wide. Okay, so when your leg is straight, if you have a tendency to hyperextend that knee, make sure you keep a micro bend in it. Anytime you feel your knee like going too far back, just keep a micro bend in it. Shoulders over the hips, arms out, legs are wide. Reaching forward, right hand comes to the right leg gently, left arm overhead. Basic triangle here. Inhale up. Okay, we're going to move back into that triangle. Arms up, Left arm is up. Now we're taking the left hand to the right leg, gazing toward the right big toe. The hands are not pressing against the leg. The core is supporting you here, pyramid here. Inhale and exhale. Now open to triangle. And come back to pyramid. Open to triangle. And come back to pyramid. Open to triangle. Take your right arm out, left arm, and lift. Oh, that took it into the core triangle. And release. Okay, we're going other side here. Left toes forward, right toes in at an angle, arms out. Remember to always protect those knees. Bring it forward and down, arm up. Triangle on the left. Nice. And bring it up. Shoulders are always stacked, right? Bring it forward, triangle here. Now we're going to take the right hand gently to the left leg. These are not doing anything. The core is doing it. Open into triangle. And back to pyramid. Open into triangle. And back to pyramid. Open into triangle. One more time, back to pyramid. Open into triangle. Arms extend to core triangle. And you lift up. Hands to the hips. Turn all 10 toes forward. We're going to go into a nice forward fold here, folding from the hip creases. Okay, so you know where your hip creases are. We're taking the arms out. And then folding from those hip creases with the arms long, long, long. Just come halfway, halfway. Bring your arms forward. Bring your arms back out to your side. And then let the hands drop to the legs as you complete your forward fold. Inhale and exhale, feeling a nice extension in the back of the legs. All right, we're going to release the legs and come halfway up with the arms out to the side. Arms forward by the ears, feeling that lightness in the upper body, groundedness in the lower body, floating up, up, up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the hips. Right toes forward. We're going back into a triangle. I'll show I'll be talking you through what we're going to do. Arms overhead, we're going core triangle to start with here. So your back foot's at an angle, your front foot, your right foot is straight ahead. Inhale, shoulders stay stacked as you come over. Whew. And now we're going to open the arms and bring them back. Open and bring them back. Is anybody feeling this? Open.
Yep.
And bring them back. Open. Last time, bring them back and lift up. Woo! And just switch your feet. Feet know where they're going, right? Arms overhead. Take it down. Open. And bring them back. Open. And bring them back. Open. And bring them back. Open. Bring them back and lift, lift, lift. Inhale, hands to the hips, all 10 toes forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. And let your hands just come down your legs. Let your legs, knees bend. Just move around any way that feels good to you. Release the head and neck. Just move around. Just treat yourself. All right, we go hands to hips with a half lift and all the way up. Heel toe those feet together. Shake the legs out. Inhale and exhale. All right, ready to come down? Top of the mat. We'll work our way down. Okay, top of the mat here. Shoulders back and down. Observing the breath once again. It comes in through the nose, goes all the way deep into the belly. It goes out from the belly, up past the heart, out through the nose. And now making sure that breath goes everywhere in the body, tips of the fingers, tips of the toes, crown of the head, nice deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Knees bend, hips back as you half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And let's step back to plank. Holding the plank here. Taking it up to down dog. Okay, we're going to bring the right knee down for side plank. Right knee down, side plank. Hands back down. Downward facing dog. Left knee down for side plank. Right hand down, downward facing dog. We're going to take the big toes together, the legs are side by side. Take both knees to the right, hips left. Take it up, both knees left, hips right. So just like some deep side to side squatting movements to release everything, release the spine. And then bring your knees down, sit off to the side, and take your legs forward. Seated mountain pose, nice and strong. Every muscle here is engaged. Flex the feet and look up. So either your dog is a good costume artist, or how many dogs do you have? Just two, okay. Because at first your dog was little. Inhale and exhale. All right, here we go. Dog yoga is a good thing. All right, shoulders back and down. And now loosen up, okay? So it's a good day to do a little 3-part forward fold, so let's work on that. Keeping it soft to begin with. Inhale the arms up, exhale, fold forward. Oh. Roll your hands up your legs, take your legs to a V. Inhale the arms up, turn your palms forward, and exhale forward. Roll your hands up, take the soles of your feet together. Inhale the arms up, palms forward, exhale, fold. Back to long legs close together and fold. V-sit, arms up and fold. Soles of the feet together and fold. We're going to do that 2 more times through, so just keep going, up and fold. V-sit and fold. Soles of the feet together and fold. 1 more time, just take yourself through it. And then come on back up with your legs extended, hands down by your side. We're going to do each one of those and hold it a little longer, okay? So go ahead and flex your feet this time. Inhale the arms up, folding from the hip creases as you reach your arms forward. Reach, reach, reach. Spine long, gazing toward your toes, and then let your hands come down. If they reach your feet, fine. If they reach your calves, put them there. Keep your spine nice and long here. You might feel a nice stretch also in your hamstrings. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, move into any space that's being created for you by your breath. And then release whatever you're holding on to. Long arms, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, hands down by your side. V-sit here. So if you want to increase the distance of your V-sit, you can scoot your hips forward. Okay, you want to be comfortable, but you also want to be looking for your edge here. Okay, the feet are flexed, knees and toes are pointing straight up, arms overhead. Inhale, folding from the hip creases, the arms reach, reach, reach. Now the palms come to your mat or your floor. Inhale, look past your fingertips. Exhale, move into space. Whatever space is there for you is the space you move into. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Keeping the spine long. And then taking the arms long off the mat. Inhale, up, up, up. Hands down. Help your legs together. Give them a crazy shake. Release them a little bit here. Take the soles of your feet together. Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose, right? So if you're comfortable, you can stay like this, holding on to your ankles for now. If your knees are way up high, take your feet farther away from your hips. And if they're still way up high, then put 6 inches in between your feet. You're in garland pose as opposed to cobbler's pose. Doesn't matter. What's important is your comfort and the health and safety of your knees here. Okay, so we're holding on. Inhale, sweep the arms up, turn the palms forward, reach, 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 and come into your forward fold as you gaze past your fingertips. As you inhale, you lengthen the spine. As you exhale, you move into whatever space has been created for you with your breath. And then start to walk your hands back. One hand under each knee. Bring your feet to the mat, hip width distance apart, and just let your knees open and close a little bit. Getting ready to roll down, so you want your hips at the center of your mat, so you have room for your head to be on the mat when you roll down. Knees are bent, feet are hip width, arms are forward. As you slowly, slowly, slowly roll down, roll down. When you get down here, take a nice long stretch, arms overhead. Exhale, drawing the knees in, rocking from side to side. Bring your feet down, hip width distance. The heels are close to the hips here. Your hands are by your side. We're going to do a little pelvic tilting into a bridge. So go ahead, inhale, and as you exhale, start to roll your spine toward the mat, your hips up, lift a bit, breathe, and then slowly release the spine onto the mat. Let your back arch a bit here. And now roll it back down as the hips lift. Replacing the spine on the mat, one vertebra at a time. Just keep this gentle and keep moving. So a little pelvic tilting, spinal rolling here. The next time your hips are lifted, take your time, hold here, and we're going to start inching the shoulder blades a little closer together, maybe clasping the hands underneath the body. So a little deeper bridge here. If the hands don't clasp, don't worry about it. Everybody release your hands. Put space in between the shoulder blades and slowly, slowly, slowly place the spine back down on the mat. Inhale, take a nice long stretch, legs long, arms long, bring the knees in, hold here, and then rock from side to side. All right, go ahead and bring your right foot down. Hold on to your left foot or your left hamstring and take your foot up toward the sky with your left foot flexed like you're going to walk on the ceiling here. Half happy baby, nice little hip stretch here. And release, switch sides, half happy baby on the right. If that foot is far away, you just hold on to your hamstring. Breathe into that hip. Release both feet down. Let the legs just open and close gently here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to take the legs straight up and do a little ankle work here. Point and flex, point and flex. And then circle the ankles one direction and the other. Bring the knees down, the feet down, knees bent. Hands are by your side. Make a gentle fist and extend through the fingers. Then make a gentle fist and roll the wrists one direction and the other. Okay, we're going to turn the head side to side, gently releasing the neck. And a couple of lion's breath poses for your face. Now remember, this is to help avoid wrinkles and bring lots of strong blood flow to your face. So even though you may not like to make the sound, just go ahead. All right, let's inhale, inhale, inhale. And as you exhale, stick your tongue out and go, ha! Ah, I heard it finally, release. Somebody doesn't want wrinkles. Here we go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, ha! And release. You can feel your face tingling. Now we're going to find a nice, comfortable position that you can be in for several minutes. The legs can be extended, the knees can be bent. You can have your feet wide and your knees touching if that feels good to you, or just feet hip width distance with the knees bent, legs long, whatever suits you. We're going to take 3 nice deep inhales through the nose and exhales through the mouth. Keep going, sinking onto the earth each time. Just let the earth support you. And after your final exhale, just move into your final relaxation. Just let your body be at peace. So slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Slowly bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And as you inhale, sweep your arms long overhead. Extend your legs long. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. And find your way over to a side. Bringing your palms together as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.